How's it going, man? Alright, hang on. Okay. So how's it going? Just for your reference, Champ 1 player, my peak, currently climbing out of Diamond 3 as I just did my placements. So do my best to give you a hand here. I already watched the entire VOD, so I kind of know what the score is here for you. I reviewed your loss here just because reviewing a 5-0 sweep kind of not as productive as reviewing a loss or something close. So we'll take a look at this one. From my notes that I took while you were playing is that you are taking ball cam off a lot, like a lot. That was one of my biggest notes in here. It was almost difficult to follow what was going on. That may be a personal preference, and that's fine, as long as you can do what you need to do. But honestly, I would work on maybe trying to take it off a little bit less. I usually only take it off when I need to see where the boost canister is and path to it, or if I need to know where the goalie is if I'm going for a shot, so I can avoid where he's hitting or where he's sitting, or if I'm dribbling. If you need to see where your teammates are in the pitch or where the enemy is in the pitch, you can use analog sticks to rotate the camera around rather than taking off ball cam and moving your car. So yeah, I mean, a lot of this is personal preference. If you like taking ball cam off a lot and it doesn't affect you, that's fine. But there were a couple instances where having ball cam on might have helped you. But get into it. You go for boost there, good. Yep, go up for that. Your buddy here shouldn't be going for that. It's fine, it happens. It's just one of those things that you learn in the beginning of a game, what your teammates are going to play like. So obviously you can already tell that this guy, Chris, is going to play aggressive and he may not respect rotations. But that's just something you now have in your pocket to deal with, and something that you can analyze as the game goes on. So here, I like that you're coming back. Looks like nobody's going to go for that. I like that you didn't commit there. I would be careful here. Okay. Have something here? No. Okay. We're going to take a look at it anyway. Here, he has a shot, and he has a good shot, because both of your teammates have committed to the ball and lost the 50-50. If this is a higher up game, he is going to wait for this ball to bounce, and he's going to hit a banger right into your goal. You have enough in the tank where you don't need to grab this boost over here. So I'm holding drift, turning my car around, and getting ready to make a save. I think he messes up here, what we just saw, but as you get higher up, he's for sure going to go for that shot. He's either going to go for a banger, or he's going to try and air dribble it, or he's going to try and go off the backboard and hit a rebound shot. Be ready for this. See this, recognize that this guy has a shot, and position yourself accordingly. And having ball cam on there is something that you would have had to have done in order to make that save, typically. But he messes up the shot, and you're there to receive. That's good. Your team double commits. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Again, Chris is gonna cut you off the rotation. Normally, that's your ball. That's fine. Nicotine has cut you off in the rotation again. Yeah, keep going forward here. Too aggressive here. Your boy Chris is at a boost. If Nicotine loses this 50-50, it's going all the way, baby. And you are the last man back. I would honestly be turning right here, expecting Nicotine to lose this 50-50. If he wins it, then make the correction and get ready to get some sort of rebound or make some sort of play. But your boy Chris here is in no position to stop the 50-50. You're the only one that can really make up for a lost 50-50 here. So I would be aware of that, and I would honestly, I would not trust my team 50-50. But he does, and Chris cut you off again. That's fine. Good job on you recognizing not to go up for that after Chris fails it. And this is where I have a note here. So if we go back, your boy Chris goes up and you stop. Perfect. Great job on you making up for your teammates' mistakes, because Chris for sure cut you off in that rotation. That's your ball. Here is where you need to recognize what's going on. So it's unfortunate that you couldn't get the boost and the ball at the same time, but I'm glad you went for the ball instead, because you still got some in the tank here. Oops. So if we play here, you go for a nice center ball into the middle of the pitch, right? So look around. Teammates nowhere. And they shouldn't be, right? They're at a boost. They just failed in their push. They missed this shot, which was fine. It put a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play. And this is where you need to realize what's going on here. Your buddies are at a boost and they have to go back. There's no way that they can make a play on this ball. But consequently, the defense is also at a boost because they had to make the save here. Oops. Yeah, see, Grim, he's going to be low on boost. This guy, also going to be low on boost. He had to make the save. You were in a prime opportunity here to make a solo play. Here, I would have tried to either push it along the wall and drop it in right here where I can then dodge into it. If you're feeling mechanically inclined, you could go for an air dribble. I understand that may not be the best idea, but here, this center into the middle, it only helps them. It doesn't help you. It's just an easy clear for them. So yeah, I would try and send this somewhere into goal, force them to make a play, and even if it doesn't result in a goal, it puts pressure on these guys, and it gives your guys time to rotate back on offense, and it gives you time to then go back and get boost. So you go back, grab a side boost, that's fine. Yep, be aggressive there. Okay, so that's obviously a mechanical mistake. Honestly, I think it's something that might even be mitigated by you having ball cam on, but I won't nitpick you there. If that's your style, then that's your style. But what you actually want to do here is, this is likely going to be a 50-50 you versus them. Unfortunately, you miss, and that just happens. But honestly, if you remember from what I talked about, your team just rotated back and they're ready to rotate back on offense again, depending on how this play goes. What I would do here is I would send this to the backboard. That's going to force this guy to make a tough play. It's also likely what's going to happen is you hit it off the backboard and they are going to either double or triple commit to that because their rotations are just screwed up right now and they're low on boost. Because this one just popped up, and I think he might have gotten that one. I can't remember, but yeah, you can force them to screw up by just putting pressure on them. And the way you put pressure on them, put that off the backboard, let your teammates grab one of those. Instead, you try to make a shot. It honestly just doesn't work out, and it happens. But that's just food for thought there. Okay, your teammate hits a limp fish. Boost, good. I would be careful here. He's gonna have a solid shot. I would wait to. I would kind of sit here and wait to see what happens here. Nope. And your buddy cuts you off. That's unfortunate. But it happens. He likely couldn't see you, and you obviously couldn't see him. That's when you want to listen for their car, see if they're boosting, or you hear somebody coming up behind you. It's obviously your teammate, and then to back off, let him take it. But works out. 50-50 is not horrible. Get there faster. Play that again. Boost to that, and then pass it to yourself off the wall. It looks like that's what you're trying to do. Actually, that may not be the best idea. Let's rewind here a bit. So you guys double commit here. He's going back. He's over there. Yeah, okay. you actually want to send this along the wall. He's going back to get boost. This guy's over here doing God knows what. He just made that 50-50, so he's likely grabbing that corner and rotating back. You have an opportunity here to basically give your teammates time to grab that boost and then rotate back by gently placing this ball so that it rolls along the wall here. And if you do it properly, the guy that contested you is going to miss, and he's going to go bye-bye. And you can just kind of dribble it, give your teammates time, and then finally you can flick it up and hopefully put it in the center, like off the ceiling or something, to get it off the wall. But you need to get to that faster. You have full boost. Lay it on it, dude. Beat him to that ball, win that 50-50. Yep, up in the air. Okay, so this is where we need to talk about the fact that you need to start doing fast aerials. It's a tough mechanic to start because you're going to mess up a lot and you'll end up doing some backflips instead of jumping up. Everybody does it. Happens to all of us. But what you need to do is be boosting at the same time that you do double jump. In fact, here I think you only do a single jump. Yeah. So that's I don't want to say unacceptable, but you're never going to win these 50-50 aerials if you continue to do that. And the fast aerial is not too tough a mechanic, and it's definitely required as you climb. And you'll find that as you master it, you just beat these guys to the balls every time, and they're like, how are you getting up so fast? And I remember I climbed out of platinum by doing the fast aerials. It was amazing how much of a difference it makes. So I highly recommend going into free play or something and just practicing that. It's just a double jump while boosting, and you'll find you get to the ball so much faster. But honestly, you lose this 50-50 in the air because you didn't do that. Luckily, your team's there to pick it up. Good. I like this rotation back. Here's where the goal comes in, if I remember correctly. So this whole goal could have been mitigated by you fast aerialing, but it doesn't work out, and that happens. The second mistake here is your buddy doesn't go for a hard clear here, or actually he gets cut off by your other teammate whose rotations are garbage. Normally what you would want there is nicotine to hard clear it up to you. You come up the wall, pass it back into the middle, where he then goes for the shot. That's another textbook play. Unfortunately, he gets cut off, and this is the second mistake. So the first mistake was you not fast aerialing and winning the 50-50. The second mistake is people get cut off, and he misses that wall shot. So here, this should be panic mode for you right now. When you see him miss that, rotate to far post. I know what you end up doing here is you rotate and you try and turn your car around to contest this ball, when in reality your teammate's back there still. He's ready to defend this ball. You need to be going back to support him, and that's why you always rotate back far post in this situation. Ignore the ball. This is where you actually want to take off ball cam. Just put it out of your mind. Rotate back to that far post and be ready to support your teammate. Instead, you kind of try and go for a play here, and I know it does not work out. Yep, so that's your buddy's ball there. There's a chance. Honestly, I don't know if you would have been able to get back in time to defend this. But either way, if you are going to make a play for it, the only play here that I can see is you actually go up the wall and then hit the ball as it comes off the rebound there. But it's just kind of an unfortunate. It was the Swiss cheese, right? I don't know if you've heard of the cheese analogy. If you haven't, I would just Google it. But step 1 of the Swiss cheese, you miss this aerial. Step 2, your buddy cuts off. Step 3, he misses that. Step 4, he gets a solid shot and you rotate poorly. He has a bad aerial. Cool. This happens sometimes. So I think I had a comment here that you want to get that on top of your car if you notice that they're not going to go for the contest there at the kickoff. I think that's what you tried to do, and you just messed it up. So that's just something you can work on. But almost a good play there. Oh, good job. Right now, you need to be getting back like now. Go faster. There you go. Sending the boost. Commit to that. I would be. Although, it's probably best that you didn't, because both of your teammates are up, and they're still rotating back. I'm not sure if they have boost right now or not, but I see this off. I'm trying to read that off the wall, and that's an open goal. That's a goal. Unfortunately, your teammates were slow to rotate back, and they rotated too far. They got too aggressive, in which case now you can't be aggressive because they are still rotating back. They're basically relying on you. So that's kind of unfortunate, and that shit happens. But yeah, I think I'm going for this shot here. It's probably better that you didn't. He messes that up. I wonder if I would have just cut my teammate off here. He hits that. No, it's probably glad he didn't. Although your position there, if needs to be more back here by the post. Because if he does hit this, your location here is garbage. If he decides to go for this post, you're not saving it. I can just tell you right now. There's not a whole lot of shots that you're saving by being here. I would try to be somewhere over here, far post, so that I can boost forward if it's on the ground, or boost the corner if he goes top corner, or if he tries to go my post, just jump straight up. But by being where you are, there's no way you're going to save that one. The only thing you can really save is anything in this area, and maybe something right here. Anything here, you are screwed. So, not a great place to be. But luckily, everybody wins the 50-50, and you guys can move forward. Yeah, that's just... that right there, you just need to play more, learn those reads. We'll get the hang of it. Buddy misses an aerial, misses your ball, and unfortunately it doesn't work out well. I think I'm going to pinch that off of the wall, because I know that my buddies have missed, and they're probably low on boost. And this could end up being a tough read if I don't get to it in time, which ends up happening. So yeah, I think I'm pinching that. But solid recovery. Again, fast aerial. That was a goal. Being fast aerial. Maybe not. There guys rotating back. Like where you are. Yep, good. Fast aerial again. You would have won that. Or at least contested the 50-50. Instead, it was almost a goal. You need to rotate far corner here. You need to be going there. Have no boost. And you going for this ball, I think what you end up doing is you actually hit it off this corner and you do this guy's job for him. He's trying to get it to the spot, and you end up making it worse. You need to, what I would have done is here, wave dash, try to get to this boost, but really pathing for this corner here, so that you can come in and help out in the rotation. You going here not only messes up your teammates' rotation, but there's nothing you can do with the ball, especially since you don't have any boost. You could go for a pinch, probably all you've got in the tank, or in your bag of tricks to get this ball cleared. But even then, you're cutting off your teammates in the rotation, and it's just a better team is going to capitalize on that. Luckily, you pick up the boost there, but you actually cause your team a bit more strife. Good that you went up for that. I don't mind that you cut the guy off the rotation. You have the boost, he doesn't. I think here... yeah, I'd stick with that. Okay, I see that my teammate has picked up boost. I see that he's also in front of me. Of course he's going to go for this. He actually does have a shot if he executes it properly into this goal here. In your rank, he's not going to hit that. But What you can do is just be patient, wait, see what the result of this play is going to be, and then react accordingly. And in fact, I think the way that this plays out, if you would have done that, you would have actually had a pure shot on goal. You watch what happens here. Yeah. Yeah, I would have just been patient there, see what happens. Good, grabbing the boost. Attack that. Okay, so you see that I'm trying to predict where he is going to hit this ball based on my knowledge of Platt. He's going to try and hit it into this corner and then bring it around and bump it in because I know he's not going to try and dribble it. So if you can predict that he is in fact going to hit the ball this way, you can turn and cut him off there. As long as you hit the ball second, it's going to basically, it's going to go somewhere in this vicinity. If you get lucky, it goes in the goal. But either way, you now have boost and you can follow it up. This is a huge counterattack. But you decide to play it safe. That's okay. Boom. He messed up his hit. Go, dude. This is it. Like, this is opportunity numero uno to get the ball on their side and start putting pressure on them. So attack this, go full boost, hit this ball. What you do with it is your choice. You have options. Your third guy back is probably in a position to rotate forward now. You could hit it off the wall for him to be in the middle for an aerial. You can simply hit it into corner and then perhaps demo the last guy back. You could even hit it off of the backboard and see if your teammate can fall in the middle. Doubt the mechanics are there for that, but still, just another way to put pressure on the defense. But you hesitate here, and it takes away from precious time. Yeah, go, dude. Go, go, go. Unfortunate you missed that, but it's okay. Okay, I think I had a comment here. Hang on. Okay, this is where you have to read both your teammate and the enemy teammate. So already, if we play forward a little bit, okay, he's gonna miss. This is kind of where you have to assess the skill levels of your teammates. He's not. He's gonna go too far in front. He's gonna try and dodge sideways, and he's just gonna whiff, which means this guy now has a free ball. You make that assessment, and you can actually predict this guy. So his only option for what to do with the ball is because he's panicking, the ball's heading towards goal, he knows he has to make a play, and he's just going to try and hit it. So you can predict his first touch. I would start going along this wall, getting ready to be there for the second touch. Yep, misses. You're slow to turn. Honestly, you just have to read that faster. I'm pretty sure Chris is going to try and cut you off in the rotation here, which is bad for him. He needs to be here. He's already out of the play. His pursuit angle here, all he can do is really pinch it, and that's not really what you want, especially since all three are right here. Go forward here.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, sorry about that. Start again here. Yep. So if you would have gone on that sooner, you could have continued the offensive rotation. Good. You're coming back. That's what you should do. Chris needs to come forward. He does. You clip the corner. Unfortunate. You lucked out there. You lucked out there big time. I know it's because you clipped the corner here, but honestly, you shouldn't have clipped it anyway because you should be going there. Right here, you grab boost. You need to, basically what you want to do here is drift your way across the goal and then turn at the far post. So instead, you try to do it right here at near post. Far post. Drift all the way across the goal and then turn. Be ready to, because you got a full tank, you can boost to get up to speed again. Go far post. Usually when you're doing these defensive rotations, you want to go far post. Instead, you flip the corner and now you're in trouble. Luckily, he messes up the hit and you snag it. Good, deep in the goal here, I like it. Yep, attack, go. Ah, so close. Your boy Nicotine needs to get out of there. He has no boost. What you should have done, I mean, there's nothing you can do to make up for people's bad rotations, but he's at a boost. He's not going to do anything up there. If it were me, I would have snagged this boost and rotated back, or seen what this guy does, and since he's clearly not pushing up for the attack, that's what I would have done. If I saw him pushing up for the attack, I would have taken his place and let Nicotine grab this corner boost over here since you grabbed this side boost. But he's committed to doing this without boost. Luckily, they just give it right to him. A better team's not going to do that. Okay, good read by you here. Almost. Teammate goes up. I like the patience from you. Rotation is solid here. Go right side. Damn. Okay. Back up. So here, I see that my teammate is not going to get to the ball first, and Argo's only play here, it's not his only play, but in your rank, his only play is going to be to send it this way, predict that, meet him there for the second touch. This is an easy prediction. He doesn't have a lot of options. I'm pathing here and waiting to see the result of this. If it's off of the backboard and into the pitch, I'm aerialing up. If it follows along the wall, I am on the wall to send it back either down into the goal or into the pitch for somebody to get an aerial on it. He misses, which is fortunate. You're there to get that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I like this. There's a lot of bad rotations here, just by your team in general. He goes for this. You come back and get this. Okay, here. Okay, this is where you mess up. You come for this ball. Good. I wouldn't have jumped there. I would have just tried to stay on the wall, but it's okay. You're still going to land with 4 wheels on the wall. However, this is where you need to realize that your effectiveness in this play has come to an end. To find another way to be of value to your team. What I would be doing here is trying to bump this guy. Because I'm going to go, he's obviously going to hit it over me, and odds of me deflecting this ball are pretty slim. I'm going to go down and try and path into this guy and see if I can just mess up the rotation, keep the pressure on the defense, make them screw up, make them waste boost. Even if I miss this guy, I can still path back, grab this side boost, and be ready for a defensive rotation. And that's really, and the way it sounds like a lot, and it sounds like a lot of wasted time, but as long as you are quick and you do, yeah, you just kind of have to be fast in the pitch. Bump this guy, rotate, grab this boost, ready for this defensive rotation. And who knows, you may still be on an offensive rotation based on you hitting this guy. they may get screwed up, and the ball may stay on this side of the pitch, in which case you're ready for a pretty hard attack coming from this end, which they're not going to predict. So, overall, pretty poor offensive rotations here, but it is what it is. You can't always predict these things in game. You need to not go for that. Nope. That's your teammate's ball. You've messed him up, and this is potentially a goal on them. You just need to ignore this ball, rotate back far post, and be ready to help your team out. You're doing nothing here. In fact, you almost make it worse, and they almost score on you. Ooh, okay, he misses. Solid 50-50. Okay. You guys double commit. Happens. Good job coming back for boost. Come forward. Come forward. There you go. Try and hit that on the corner of your car there. You don't even need to dodge. So here, you come forward, you come forward. What you want to do, the play here, is, well, we'll see. I mean, it's really dependent on how confident you are in your mechanics, but the play here is to come around, loop it, hit it off of the corner of your car here, off the backboard, bounce it off your car into the goal. Or if you're not really confident in that, even if you manage to get around here, don't dodge. Just let it hit the corner of your car. You dodging obviously just sends it right that way. This is just a mechanical mistake. It happens. But that's the play here. Nope, nope. Rotation there was poor. Go to post. Your buddy's here coming around. He is the next to hit this ball. You are not. You rotate either back, or if you're fairly confident in your team's ability, which you're not going to find in solo, you're playing with teammates or whatever, he can hit it off of the wall, or buddy, and then hit it up, either off of the backboard or a hard clear, up to you, whereas you rotate forward, getting ready to aerial it into the goal. But either way, your pathing here, no, bad. Cut off. It's good that you lay off it there, but I would not have done that. It works out, but okay. Well, hopefully you learned a little bit. What I just want to do is kind of give you an idea of the fast aerial here. Close that. Grab my controller. Out of here. So, we just go into training here. When you were going up for those aerials, this is what you're doing. And that's no bueno, right? It's too slow. There's also the double jump aerial, which can get you there a little faster, but still, it's not fast enough. What you need to be doing here, boosting while you're doing it. And actually, I can show you the difference in here. So I'm gonna try it your way first with no fast aerial. I can't even get to the ball. Oh, okay, I got to it that time. Got it. Okay, now I'm going to show you double jump. I managed to get to that one. Now I'm going to show you fast aerial. I had enough time to get to the ball's top arc and actually rotate my car rather than just hoping that I was in the correct position. Fast aerial, slow aerial. It's a world of difference. Slow aerial, fast aerial. So just go into free play and literally just practice. Oh, and that's what's gonna happen sometimes. You're gonna do a backflip and it's gonna feel bad. But the way that this mechanic works is you jump, pull back in your analog, and then jump again. So jump, back, jump. And occasionally, so jump, back, jump. Jump, back, jump. Jump, back, jump. Occasionally what you're gonna do is that, because you're going to press back on the analog stick at the same time that you jump and you're gonna dodge. It's gonna happen. It feels bad, man, but it's just one of those things you're gonna have to get past. Oops, see? Did it again. I still do it. And eventually you'll just get faster at it and it'll just become second nature, honestly. But absolutely a must-learn mechanic. Climb on a flat. So good luck in your climb, man. Hope this helped you out.